AskReddit by technical at 4299. What is an inappropriate question that many adults ask to children? When I got my period and they would ask, "Don't you feel like a woman?" or some crap like that. I was 11 and not amused. Kinda bleeding out of the vagina here. It's not exactly at the forefront of my mind. If there's family dysfunction and a kid is going through a rough emotional period with moments of lashing out, do you really want to be like your mom dad when you're older? Fuck, or one parent saying you're just like other parent. Kill me then and there. You're the one that raised me. Why can't you be more like your brother sister? As someone who was adopted into a family with older bio kids, I got my kids were never like that. Asking a question and rejecting any answer the kid gives unless it's the adult's own opinion. Yep. Then calling the kid a liar when they give the answer they think the adults expect. I had to deal with that all the time growing up. I had pretty severe eczema as a child. Refused to wear anything but long sleeves and pants even during hot, humid New England summers because every single time I left the house, at least one grown-ass person would ask, "What's wrong with your skin?" My mother spent a lot of time correcting grown-ups on their behavior. When she got tired of it, she let me do it myself. My daughter was born with some craniofacial differences, and 99% of the time it's adults asking the a-hole questions. Adults are the ones asking what's wrong with her rear cheek right in front of her as if she can't hear. I always respond with nothing and unwavering eye contact until they get uncomfortable and change the subject. It astounds me to hear what adults think they can say to about someone right in front of them just because they're a child. My grandpa asked me, "Do you enjoy watching porn?" I was 11. "Jimmy, do you like gladiator movies?" "Why don't you have a girlfriend yet?" "Got any crushes at school?" At the same time, can't believe those two are NHS and already dating. School is too early for this kind of thing. "Why won't you give me a hug at a family event where everyone is staring?" Now if only the staring was hold on, is that relative making the kid uncomfortable instead of hold on? Is that kid being bad? Kind of off topic, but did anyone else's parents make you kiss family members that you maybe saw once a year at a family reunion or something? Like they would be basically strangers to me, but since I was a cute child I was expected to show them affection since we were family. Maybe that's just me though. It's never okay to make or guilt a child into affection. Asked by family most of the time, "Do you really want to eat that much? Do you want to make me sad?" My family is the opposite. They keep asking whether I want 2 NDS, 3 RDS, 40 HS, and dutifully reminded of starving children in Africa if I say I'm full and how my parents never had it this easy and I should be thanking them. Yeah, totally opposite dynamic but bad in its own way. Although I do prefer my situation to yours. Too much food is a better problem than too little. When you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten and the damned? Will you defeat them? Your demons? And all the non-believers, the plans that they have made? Way too much pressure to put on a kid. No wonder he turned out a bit emo. Growing up it was very common to ask little girls how many babies they wanted. It was common BC baby dolls were given to the little girls almost until they hit double digits. I remember being almost 5 and screaming no babies and throwing the baby doll across the room at Christmas when someone asked how many I wanted when I was a big girl. I'm 23 now and I still don't want children. Why don't you want to hug me? Don't you love me? Body autonomy is so important for preventing abuse. We have to teach children it's okay to say no to unwanted touches. Edit. Wow, I appreciate everyone sharing their stories and highlighting how important it is. OMG, yes. We ask my little granddaughter for hugs. If she says no, that's the end of it. Her other grandparents make demands and try to force it and tell us we're spoiling her. Hi kids, do you like violence? Do you want to see me stick 9-inch nails through each one of my eyelids? I'm a young teenage girl, and both my stepdad and his dad tell me all the time, can I marry you if you don't find a man soon? I guess I'll have to be the man. Have you found a boy yet? Followed up by, if not I'm single. The worst one was my stepdad. If your mom ever divorces me, then can you marry me? I don't know why they say that all the time, but god is it annoying. You should seriously mention that to a responsible adult in your life. It's tough to see your comment from behind all the red flags waving. Tell someone you trust implicitly. This may not be your mother, given her relationship with stepdad. Why don't you smile more? Oh, no, I actually smile quite a lot. Just not when you're around. What are you going to be when you grow up? I'm 67, and I still don't know. That's why we ask, we're looking for ideas. Asking if another child of the opposite sex is their boyfriend girlfriend. Baby boy stares at baby girl only because babies stare at everything. Adults, oh, ladies man, gonna have to keep the girls off you. Can I go to the bathroom please? I don't know, can you? Yes. Pulls down pants and shits on the floor. Anything regarding romance? Do you have a boyfriend yet? Do you have a crush on her? Are you two together? Shut up. It bothers me so much when my sister asks my 4-year-old nephew that. I can tell he's already scared to have friends who are girls because my family pesters him about it. He's 4, so he has little idea how relationships work. Why are you playing with gender-specific toy? That's for boys girls. I remember being in 2nd or 3rd grade and going to a friend's house. I was instantly drawn to the play kitchen that was in the living room and started playing with it. His mother tells me that it's only for girls and that I should stop. Years later I went to culinary school and worked in many restaurants and hotels. Don't keep a kid away from something they are drawn to. Anything sexual, I'd imagine, like breast size. Are you still a virgin? Dick size, sex toy use, or masturbation habits? Guy had an uncle who would ask if my pubic hair was growing in yet. Not so much a question, but when a little girl asks why a boy is being so mean, the answer, because he likes you, has always pissed me off. Sure, let's teach little girls to accept abuse as love, and little boys that being abusive means they really care about someone and gets them what they want. It's bullshit and I'm done with it. I tell the little girls in my life that if he isn't kind to you, he doesn't deserve your attention. Thank you. I get the psychological babble about not knowing how to express emotions, but some kids are just little shits. I'm so glad to see someone coach young girls, they deserve better. Do you still believe in Santa? All you're doing is making them question Santa. What if you tacked on, because at 7, it's pretty marginal at the end? It's not a question, but my mom told me more than once she wished I was never born. I'm almost 55, and it still hurts. Never say that to a kid even if you think it.